It's day 347 of Plug Me In, and I'm still in a sustainable city in Dubai. I'm starting to feel at home in this beautiful, warm yet sandy place, but today I'm going for a little road trip to Ras al Khaimah. This is the most northern emirate, and there's a reason that I'm going there. Recently I was doing research about sustainable projects in the UAE, and on Facebook I stumbled upon a movie from a Dutch company, Oasis, who had a solution to grow trees in the desert. So of course I got interested and I sent him this email. Hey, interesting project. Do you maybe have someone in the UAE who could do an interview with me? To which he replied, hey Wiebe, yeah sure, I will get you in touch with the distributor of the Waterboxx. I received a call from Kieran, who told me, hey Wiebe, I already saw you in a newspaper. You are more than welcome to come by at the office for an interview. So I said, okay, that's great, but will it be possible to see the product in real life? To which he replied, oh well, one of my clients might be interested in that. Let me check and I'll get back in touch with you. A few days later he called me and said, Wiebe, I have great news. My client is Sheihk Mejed, who is member of the royal family of Ras al Khaimah. I told him about you and he wants to host you for 2 nights. What do you think about that? So obviously I said, amazing, let's do that. So this is how the road trip started. In the morning I picked up Kieran in Dubai and started driving. But before we continue, I got an announcement for you. I passed so many countries now, I saw so many beautiful places and I've tried to capture most of it on video. But in my videos I felt like there's one thing missing. And what is it? The answer is coming from the sky. It's here, it's a drone. I absolutely love it, it's gonna make my video so much more amazing. I got this from Berend at Eco-Donut Road. He got a stunning project where he drives in Abu Dhabi with an electric boat powered by solar. Amazing concept. He sponsored me this drone, which makes me really happy. So my videos for now are going to be stunning. So here we arrived in Ras al Khaimah. I plugged in the car to charge and was introduced to Sheikh Mejed.
My name is Majid Al Qasimi. I'm a member of the Al Qasimi ruling family in Ras al Khaimah in United Arab Emirates. I invited you to visit UAE because I love traveling and I am into encouraging the electric cars to reduce the pollution and save the world from pollution.
Mejed has a huge garden with camels walking around and has about 300 of these grow boxes. It was time to hear more about it and Kieran gave me an introduction about the product.
Yes, this is Oasis Waterboxx, what you see out there. This is a product made in the Netherlands and it was awarded as one of the 3 great inventions of the Netherlands in the year 2016. So this is a product which the Netherlands government feel that will make a global impact on the lives of the people. So I'm not talking about 1 or 2 boxes. You have to go extensively and you can green the planet with very, very less water. That's what it means basically, the concept. The concept of the box, it's a container of water which releases small quantities of water 24/7, 365 with some additional features of self-filling through rain, the water you get from condensation and by rain. And it's so designed that the evaporation loss from the box is very, very limited. And the concept is just a biomimicry. That means you are trying to mimic the nature by, imagine like the trees, the natural trees what you find over there could have grown from the dropping of a bird or from the dropping of from the dung of a camel. So similar to that, the dung and the droppings are always moist. It's giving a little bit of moisture for the tree to survive, not to grow fast or to grow lush, but to survive, and the roots to seek its own source of water in a natural way.
This product is, it will help me a lot in planting the gaff, increasing planting the gaff in UAE. Reducing using water and it increase the oxygen in the country and in the planet actually.
This was only the beginning of a very interesting weekend. First, Mejed checked me into an hotel where I got a huge suite with my own desk, a living area, a comfortable bed. And my favorite part, a scale that lies, because 63 kilograms, I haven't weighed that since I was 12 years old. Next stop was a traditional Arabic wedding. The groom was part of a local tribe and these yells are their trademark. The wedding basically included a lot of tea, sweets and dancing. And of course, after many insists, I had to join the dance as well. By the way, if you're here hoping to pick up a single lady, no chance mate, weddings here are segregated. Next stop was an old fort in the region.
Daya Fort, it is located north of Ras al Khaimah. It is a lone castle standing on top of a hilly bank in the UAE, which was utilized by Bromadial tribes as an arm zone to defense against aggressors. Why it is important? Because long time ago, no factories, no pollution, so it used to be a clear sky here where the fort can, or the soldiers or the locals, they can see any movement of foreign ships moving through Strait of Hormuz.
Dinner was also completely in style at the Waldorf Astoria. $1 million clock and an indoor fountain were only a few of the many luxurious items in the hotel. This was the crew for tonight and on the menu was Japanese food with sushi, beef and a very special dessert. Yeah, time to sleep now. Because only after a few hours of sleep a new exciting day was ahead. First activity, camel racing. I will briefly explain how it works. The camels are waiting at the start and released when the gates open. Then they start running like super fast. But they are not alone, as the owners and people who place bets on them are falling from their cars. And it's all live broadcasted on the radio, so from the car you can hear who's first and last and all updates and, well, of course if you speak Arabic. Okay, let's stop for a short lesson in history. Back in the day they used little and very light children who would hit the camel to make them run faster. But they fell off the camels and got injured or died sometimes, and organizations said, well, maybe it's better not to do that. So they replaced them with robots and the owners from the car hit a button which makes the robot slap to make the camel run faster. It's amazing. And if that doesn't work, they slap on the sides of the cars to make it even go more faster and more faster. And well, all this is just an incredible, insane experience. Next stop, a road trip to Jebel Jais mountains.
We are at Jebel Jais mountain.
What is it?
It is the highest mountain in UAE.
Yeah, amazing.
And as you see, it is raining and the temperature is 13. Where we started in the city, it was 24.
Nice detail, at the top of the mountain the car was charged to 31%, and when we went down and arrived at the bottom 30 kilometers later it was 43%. We went back to Mejed's place for lunch, where we had fish, something else really nice, more nice food and rice. So bon appetit, or
Bismillah,
as they say here. Next stop was Al Jazira Al Hamra, or the ghost town as they call it.
Al Jazira Al Hamra is an old name for this area, and the tribe Al Zaabi or Al Zaab, they lived in this area and still living since long time. Nowadays they call it, it is well known for ghost village, and that because most of the old houses are empty, and the people moved to another, which is a closer area.
But are there really ghosts here? Judge for yourself. To close down this amazing weekend, we went to a pit where locals came with their 4x4s to do some crazy flicks and tricks. A lot of petrol was used and it's not so sustainable, but well, it's definitely a lot of fun to watch. This concludes this episode of Plug Me In. I want to thank Mejed for his hospitality and offering this amazing weekend. Also his friends and crew are truly nice people, and of course Kieran for setting this up and the interesting talks. If you like this episode, please subscribe to the channel and stay plugged in until the next video. Ciao!